This is the installation of the software, totally 4 different software. Now we can see this is IP2. We will use this software to write the IP address to the terminal. The password is IP 181029. You can check here. This one. Finish. Next one. Now we are waiting the installation. Okay, let's do the configurations after the installation. Next one. The password is VLIP. You can also check the client software VLIP. Okay, finish. So we can see totally 3 software here, and another is the website. Now we use the first one, IP2, to write the IP address to the terminal. But one important thing we need to know that we can only connect one terminal to the network switch at the same time. Then we can write the IP address. Okay. Now we connect the one terminal. Check IP, it will show here. And another thing, we need to change the IP address of the server. Yes, the static IP address. This is the server IP. So we can check we can change the IP address to the terminal. Now we write the IP address 192.168.1.94. Right. This is the gateway, and the server IP. Yeah, we just write and then click the write button. Okay, now we finish the IP writing.
So now we enter the IP software website, input the IP address, and then the port is 91. There is a account and a password. Account is admin. Password is 123456. Can remember the password. Login. it means you have successfully connected. Firstly, we check the terminal status. It's a status symbol, green one. So it means this two terminal is online. But commonly, when we enter this website, we need to add the relay server first. Give it a name, and the relay server ID. The original ID is 1, and the relay server IP address is the same with server IP address. Okay, we can go through the function now. Terminal status and the session status is for checking the current task. On the electronic map, you can upload the map for the building structure or for this area. You can upload the JPG or PNG tab from your computer about the building layout. Then you can put the IP terminal on different place. And when there is a task, you can from the different symbol you can see the different function there. About terminal management, this is our IP microphone, the IP address and the core code and the volume. We can click the edit button and give it a name, such as this one is IP microphone, and give it a core code. Core code is just like the dial code. I can page to this code and communicate with this microphone. And we can configure the different volume aimed to different situation for broadcast, for intercom. And this one is our intercom panel. And also the same one. So for each terminal, after we write the IP address, you can edit the name at the same time to distinguish from each terminal. And this one is the group management. We can give a group name, such as for first floor terminal. Give it a group code, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can configure these two terminals as one group. So now if I page to 1, 2, 3, 4, I can page to these two terminals. Relay server we just introduced. And for user management, we can configure the different user and give the different priority to manage the different terminals, just like a subcontrol. And this configuration is for different terminals, such as the alarm strategy is for our terminal 7723, used in emergency situation, and the remote control is for our remote control terminal. And now I want to introduce you about our IP intercom function, about the intercom strategy and the button configuration. For the intercom strategy, you need to give a strategy name first and choose the application terminal. Because this function is only for intercom panel, so we just choose this one. I can set the ring time, the call time, and you can choose automatic answer or not. And also you can choose the ring for the waiting. And there you can choose if you want low response transfer or line busy transfer, depends on the customer's requirement. For the button configuration, usually we need we used the business intercom and the alarm button. As you know, our intercom panel is with two buttons, one for intercom, one for alarm. So we just need to manage these two buttons there. We choose this one and choose the area that need to communicate. And for the alarm button, we can select the music file that you want to display. For the quick partition is for the IP microphone. Later I can show you about this one. And this is the timing function for IP system. We can set a specific time used in the school, such as summer schedule. The specific time, the volume, and the time. You can choose every day or choose from Monday to Friday for work days, depends on you. Also, you can choose the music file from the media library and choose the terminal that you want to broadcast. This is the media library. You can upload the music from the computer directly in MP3 file. For the recording, all our current tasks can be recorded on the server. You can choose to record or not, and it will be saved in this file location. And this is the priority configuration. It can be managed. For us, we give a recommend priority level. The file alarm is in the first level, and the music play is in a lower level. From the log management, we can check the current task records from the log, and also we can save all our configuration from the backup and the recovery function. You can choose to back up the database and the media library on the computer, and also you can recovery from the file that you just back up. So this is the main function for the IP system, and there is a help documentation. If you have any question, you can check on this manual directly. It's very specific. So after the IP writing and the server software configuration, now I want to introduce you about our IP broadcast client. It's just like a sub-control software. Log in the account and the password. Now I input the administrator account and the password, the mine and the 123456, and this is the server IP address. We log in. From the main screen, you can see there are two terminals online, and we can create a current task from the broadcast central. We choose the music play and give it a task name. There you can configure the volume. So now I choose the terminal and upload the MP3 file from the computer desktop. Save this one and choose broadcast. Now the music is broadcasting, and you can adjust the volume there. and there you can adjust the process of this microphone. Also you can stop. And there are also other functions about sound card connection, terminal connection, and the TTS function. Okay. So follow the last video, we configured the IP address for each terminal, and we can check their IP address from the IP2. You can see they are independent IP address, but with the same gateway and the same server IP address. Now we start the system configuration. We open this one. There is a server configuration. Now the server IP address we can check from here. You can say it's 1.200. It means that our server IP address is 1.200. So now we input this address for each option. See. And this is about the system registration. We can register by the serial code and the dongle. It's already registered. So after the configuration, we start a service and enter the IP system website. Input the IP address. Server IP address and the port is 91.